Like hell are you gonna leave this place without Jason? What kind of friend would you be? You poke your head out the doorway of the office into the hall. The coast is clear of anything paranormal. The closet was on the opposite side of the building. The first turn you have to make is a right down this hallway. You tiptoe the best you can down the halls with your ankles still hurting. You turn the next corner. Everything is still quiet. Then you notice the posters and the pictures on the walls. There's no more drawings of Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, Foxy, and the other characters. They're all pictures of Springtrap. And their eyes, they all seem to be focused on you. You must be losing it. It's all in your head. Just get to Jason and get out of here. You pick up your pace a little, no longer tiptoeing. That sound, it's coming from behind you, but you don't turn around. You don't want to know what's behind you. You find yourself back in the room with the Foxy head mounted on the wall. You're almost there. You walk back down the hall across from the room with the arcade machine when a door appears on the right. You hadn't noticed it before. It has a do not enter sign on it, as well as a supply closet sign. This has to be it. You open up the door. It's almost pitch black inside the closet, except for a tiny nightlight in the bottom corner. You scream and spin around as the humming sound is now right over your shoulder. It's a withered, disturbing version of what was once Foxy. You jump into the room and slam the door shut before the thing could grab you. Thankfully, there's a lock on the door, so you lock it and feel it's safe to step away from the door. Taking your first big breath in the room, you inhale a foul, putrid odor, causing you to cough and gag. It smells like something is rotting in here. But more importantly, the cheap nightlight in the corner is enough to reveal Jason lying on the floor. You immediately check for a pulse and are reassured to the slight bumping in his wrist. You shake him around a bit, trying to wake him up, but he's out cold. You check your phone for service again, still no luck. You scan the room with your cell phone's flashlight for anything you could use, anything that could assist you in getting out of here. All that's in here are janitorial supplies, some more crates and boxes, and a couple of jerry cans. You shake one of the jerry cans to see if anything's inside. It's full of a liquid, of which you assume to be gasoline. That's normally what these things are used for. You take off the cap and take a whiff. The strong, familiar aroma fills your senses. It is, in fact, gasoline. Why does this place have all this gasoline in here? But a more important question, how are you going to get Jason out of here? Becoming desperate, you decide to check the crates and boxes for anything that could assist you in escaping safely. You grab the handle on one of the crates and lift it open, and a blast of rancid, foul air hits you in the face before you can even see what's inside. You start gagging again from the unbearable stench, but manage to take a look at what's inside of the crate while holding your nose. You put both your hands to your mouth as you stare in shock at the crate full of rotting human body parts. You try not to throw up as you shut the crate as quickly as possible. You have to get out of this place right now. Your only option is to drag Jason out of here, but it's not going to be easy. You have to check the hall to make sure that the coast is clear now. You unlock the door and quietly turn the doorknob, pushing the door open slowly. The right side is clear. You open the door a little more to get a view of the left side. It's clear as well. Alright, it's time to go. You wrap your arms under Jason's and begin to drag him, but you stop. This place is evil. You can't leave it standing, claiming more victims. The gasoline, you can use it to, of course. You check Jason's pocket and instantly find a lighter. For once, you're happy that Jason smokes. You grab the open jerry can and begin dumping gasoline all over the floor and the crates. You grab another jerry can, pop it open, and fill the hallway with gasoline. Now you just have to drag Jason to safety and burn this goddamn place to the ground. You run back over to Jason and prepare to drag him down until you look up. That's when you see him. The rabbit, Springtrap, standing a few meters away from you. It's him. He's the one doing all of this. All those stories of evil animatronics at the restaurants, they're all true. What do you want? You call out. The rabbit just tilts his head as a confused dog would. Can you understand me? Are you doing all of this? It doesn't make a sound. You slowly lower Jason and reach for the lighter in your pocket.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
It spoke. So you're no different than those damn robots from 30 years ago? The rabbit lets out a terrifying sound, one that you can only perceive as an evil laughter.
You fool. I am the reason for their existence. More than 30 years ago, the animatronics at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria were no more than expensive machines covered by plastic costumes. I had a love for harvesting and experimenting with human flesh, but it was so damn difficult to acquire. So I would go for the easier targets, children. So I got a job as a security guard at the restaurant, and one night, I tore all of the wiring and machines out of a Golden Freddy suit and lured a group of children into the back room with it. I killed them all and stuffed their bodies into the suits to create the first ever human animatronics.
My God, but how did that bring them to life?
There was a paranormal being in the restaurant. It was called the Marionette. It gave life to the 5 children I had murdered in some kind of act of retribution. Since then, the spirits of the children haunted the restaurants with their new bodies. The restaurant closed down after one of the spirits attacked a customer, and the restaurant reopened with a smaller budget years later. Of course, that restaurant closed down as well after the lost spirits killed an employee.
But how did you end up like this?
I returned to the defunct restaurant in order to create a new suit to continue my experiments. I destroyed the animatronic suits, turning them into worthless, disembodied souls, unable to harm anybody. But the bodiless spirits were angry and forced me to flee to a room with this suit. I had no choice but to climb into this spring motor wearable suit to escape. The motion of my laughter at the pathetic souls caused the springs to activate, impaling me. The lost spirits bound my soul to the suit as some form of revenge, but the spirits of the children will continue to haunt the place, and I will have my revenge.
You're sick. You caused them to be this way. And if you're the only animatronic this place found, how come I heard and saw others?
The lost, bodiless spirits of the children will continue to haunt this building. They cannot do anything to me, and their souls will be trapped here as long as this building stands. They will never be freed, not while I'm around. Anyway, I believe I've told enough of my story to my next victim. Don't worry, when I slaughter you, I will make your death extra slow.
The rabbit begins to move towards you. You had to think fast. So you were the man in the purple suit that I saw?
That's right.
I don't believe you. Show me. The rabbit freezes and lets out what must be a chuckle.
You don't believe me. I will humor you one more time before your worthless life comes to an end.
He does something disturbing and unexpected. He grabs the top part of his mask and begins to lift up, exposing something even more disturbing underneath. You could see the rotting remains of a human head underneath the mask. You inch your way closer while the thing is distracted. And then, the most unsettling thing you've ever witnessed in your life. You see the mouth of the rotting human head move and asks,
"Are you satisfied?"
"Yes. Go to hell, you sick fuck."